hands. Crazy! Today I have a really cool product to show you, and it's a foot pedal. I know you're like, a foot pedal? I don't want to see a foot pedal. You want to see this foot pedal. It is so cool. It'll cut, it'll backstitch, it'll fix, it'll restart your stitch. It does so many things, and you don't need to touch a single button on your sewing machine. You do it all with your foot. So the normal foot pedal looks something like this. Sometimes they're different colors, a little bit of a different shape, but it does one function. You step on it, it goes down in the back, and it makes the fabric go forward. Well, with this foot pedal here, you can do the same thing. You can push forward and it's gonna go forward, but you can also click it to the right, click it to the left, and you can also click backwards on it. So it is a multifunctional foot pedal. The first thing we need to do is plug it in. To plug it in, you need to find the USB port on your machine. And then you're going to take the USB here and we're going to plug it in just like that. When you plug it in, you're going to get a screen that pops up to program it. So we can program each one of these spots that says no function. So what we're gonna do is click no function, and then it's gonna give us a list to select from. So we can make the right kick do stitch restart, foot up extra lift, reverse cut function, or a fix function. So I'm gonna do a cut function for my right motion. So I'm gonna go ahead and click cut, and now it's programmed to do cut. And I'm gonna do the back pedal as a back stitch, a reverse. So we're gonna go reverse right there. And then for the left, I'm gonna do lift up the foot. So foot up extra lift. And now all you need to do is hit the check mark and it's all programmed. It is that easy. Now let's try this foot pedal out. So we're gonna sew here with the foot pedal. I'm gonna use my hand so that way it's nice and easy to see what I'm doing on this foot pedal here. I've got my fabric in the machine. Okay, so first thing, we're just gonna sew forward. So I'm gonna step here on the front of the pedal like you normally would, and it's going to move forward. Now, let's say you want a backstitch. You do not need to touch any functions on the front of your machine. You're just going to click on the back of the foot, and then it's going to engage the backstitch, and then go ahead, stitch forward, and it goes backwards. Now you want to come forward again, just click that back reverse button again, and then step forward, and it's going to sew forward. It is that easy. I've not been touching any buttons on the front of the machine. So, let's go all the way to the bottom of our project. We want a back stitch, so click backwards, forward a little bit to go backwards, back again, finish off that stitch. And now we need to cut. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna click to the right and it's going to cut. And notice I'm not touching any functions over here. I'm doing everything controlled with my foot pedal. So cool. Okay, let's say we want to reposition our fabric and we've already got our foot down. So what we want to do is we can click over here to the left and it's going to lift up the foot. And then if you just do one click to the back, it puts down the foot without starting the stitches. So to the left here, I have it programmed to come up, and then forward is going to put the foot down. So let's say we're good. We want to go again, couple stitches forward. Let's engage that back stitch, backwards. Let's come forward again. And we're off to the races. All the way down to the end of our project. Engage that back stitch. Come forward again and cut. So we are controlling all of our functions that we have programmed here with the foot pedal, and all we need to do is control our fabric when we sew, and we don't need to worry about any of the other functions on the top. And I love this because if I've got a lot of layers I'm dealing with, I can keep my hands here the whole time to hold my fabrics in place, especially when I'm using delicate fabrics. All of your hands are so important in holding it in place, and I can control all the functions of the machine with the foot pedal. And I want you to notice here, when I engage the reverse programming, that the little light lights up for your back stitch, so that way you know it's engaged. And then when you hit it again, it goes away, so that way you know it's going to progress forward. Isn't this foot cool? I wish I would have had one of these about a decade ago, but I've got one now and I love using it. The other day, I was noticing my hands were showing up in the video a lot when I was back stitching. I was like, oh, I don't need that problem anymore. I can totally use my multi-functional foot pedal so that way I don't have to have my hand in that shot hitting the back stitch button on the front of the machine. I can use my foot to control the pedal. So cool. Thanks so much for watching Sewing Anastasia today. I hope you had fun learning about the multifunctional foot pedal for the sewing machine. If you have any questions about it, leave it down below and I will get back with you as soon as I can. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, give it some applause, and well, let me know what you're working on. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see. Let me know what you thought about this video. Leave that down below in the comments for me. And if you're not already a follower to Sewing Anastasia, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when all the new videos come out. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for watching today. That means everything to me. I love creating these videos for you guys. And if you're not already a subscriber on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, I don't know, all the social media, Pinterest, I guess, make sure you follow Sewing Anastasia so that way we can stay connected and creative together. And I would love to see what you're working on, so make sure you tag me in your posts or send me photos, and I would love to share them with everyone else. And if you're in Chicago, come and take a class with me in my design studio back here. I would love to teach you some sewing things, or just come hang out with us and work on your projects. We'd love that too. You can also take virtual lessons as well, and check all that out at sewinganastasia.com. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.